In today's Focus on Family, Dr. Tim Sterneman is here from All Smiles Dental in Algonquin with some tips to protect your kids' pearly whites, including when to cut out those sippy cups and the pacifiers. But I think the big when question for many parents is when to go to the dentist the first time. And I remember with my first child being surprised by this answer.
Yeah, I usually recommend to parents to bring the kids in when they have their appointment so the kids can get to see what it's like going to the dentist when it's not that scary at about the age of 1.5 to 2 years. Okay? And then at about 2.5 to 3, the kids are old enough to sit still long enough that we can clean their teeth and we can do an exam on them.
This idea of them coming in with you, as long as you're not somebody who's afraid of the dentist yourself, but I think is a really good one because you have to show them not to be afraid. And you actually did a whole play on this, kind of a take on the Wizard of Oz.
Yes, we did. It's called The Great Wizard of Teeth, and I wrote it about 20 years ago. We've been performing it.
There we go. We've got you there, and you're all dressed up in your garb. Who could be afraid of that, right?
Right, absolutely. And we address all the fears that kids usually have going to the dentist. And they see the Wicked Witch of Decay and the Good Hygienist, and then the Great Wizard answers all their questions.
Right, so they start thinking that it's not the dentist that's bad, it's the tooth decay that's bad.
Right, absolutely.
So let's talk about some of the ways that starts. And it starts with putting sugary drinks inside these sippy cups. These are great for parents, but you got to know when to say when with them.
Yes, absolutely. The biggest thing with the sippy cups is that kids walk around with either 100% fruit juice or a chocolate milk, and then they even go to bed with it. Okay, so what I usually suggest is to either water it down or to just limit the use of the sippy cups to just meal times and snack times.
Okay, so only at mealtime and snack time. Don't let them carry it around. Don't let them have it forever. And that's sort of the same thing with these, the Binkys, right?
Yeah.
Don't let them keep it in all day long.
Yeah, the Binkys are a big thing because you want to get rid of them before the kids learn the word no. Okay, because then they're going to be defiant and then they're going to fight you on it. So I usually tell parents about 1 year to 1.5, you should try to get rid of it. And the best way is just to throw them away.
Cold turkey, hide them, forget it. Now, a lot of parents will tell you, well, we use these because we don't want them to suck their thumb. It's easier to take these away.
Oh, absolutely.
You can't really get rid of their thumb.
Absolutely. That's absolutely true. Yeah, and I...
So use them up to a year.
Yes.
If they need that, but then after that, they really don't need it.
Yeah, they don't need it.
Okay.
No.
All right, so now let's talk about brushing their teeth, because they love to be independent, I think, when they brush their teeth, but you're never sure if they're doing it correctly. So there's got to be some supervision there.
Right, yeah. So what I usually tell parents is to get this one here. This is a cool little one that when they're teething, they can bite on it. They get used to having the bristles in their mouth.
It's real soft.
Yeah, it's real soft. And then as they get older, they've got bigger ones here. They can use, but the bigger issue is what kind of toothpaste you use. All right, under 2 years old, we want to use toothpaste that doesn't have a lot of fluoride in it.
Okay.
All right, because kids don't really understand about spitting, and they swallow it. And they swallow it. So, and then as they go up, the toothbrushes get a little cooler looking. The toothpaste has got fluoride in it, and they can start using rinses.
At what age do we add the fluoride in?
About the age of 2 years.
2 years old, then fluoride. Before that, no fluoride.
Yep.
Okay. And those ones that taste so sugary, are they okay?
Yeah, they're okay. I don't think they have a whole lot of sugar in them, but the fluoride kind of helps a lot.
Okay, perfect. Some great advice. Thank you so much, Doctor.
Right.
We appreciate it. If you'd like more helpful information, you can visit allsmilesdental.com. We'll be right back.